Very curious.
Well, that was to begin a performance.
It's like a camera.
I will be back.
A camera?
It's going to be a great show.
I'm not sure.
Tonight I expect to be
See, look at this.
Oh, come on, that's it.
Oh, that's me. It's like a mirror. Oh, that's very... I'm sorry.
There we go.
Have fun with your camera.
I love all of you.
What's a king without his crown? Take away his crown and gown. He would be the ram or the Russian Tsar. Darkest creature of our race, by each feature in his face. Just look at him, I rest my case, and there you are. And it matters not to me what part of town you've come from. We would cheer you've made it here at all. Here within this garish palace called the Music Hall. There you are. How very glad we are that there you are. It is not who you are, but where you are. And there you are. And grateful are we to see how fine and fair you are. There you are. Angela, my dear, are you out there? I'm finally walking down the aisle, Bill. Ah, there you are. Who's that with you then? I am standing with a gent who seems singularly bent on attaching both his hands to both my knees. Alice!
Simply the lack of a most engaging chap, and I'll let him do exactly as I please.
Clive! The lady down in front has handed me her latchkey. Surely she must know that spells her too. Victor! And these lovely people will bother me more. Oh, yes!
My dressing room.
There you are! How distant, gay, and devil, there you are! Just slightly west of Leicester Square you are! Yes, there you are! That thankful we all should be full well aware we are! So lightning quick, let's all kick up the fuss! We can't but pray our trust is blind in us! So drink your fill and just unwind in us! A warmly wicked frame of mind in us! You'll find in us! We want it and a lot! We care for where you've been! And not to talk, we care how you got in! We want care, not care! Yeah, there you are! Thank you all so very much. Good evening and welcome. A very warm welcome to all of you on this most thrilling of evenings here at the Music Hall Royale. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have the privilege of presenting for your approval the premiere performance of The Mystery of Edwin Drood. This being a musicale with dramatic interludes. Now, as you are no doubt aware, our own Mr. Charles Dickens was full halfway through the creation of the greatest mystery novel of our time when he committed the one ungenerous deed of his noble career. He died, leaving behind not the slightest hint as to the outcome he had intended for his bizarre and uncompleted puzzle, The Mystery of Edwin Drood. Tonight, however, ladies and gentlemen, when together we reach that point in our story beyond which Charles Dickens wrote no more, I shall be asking you to vote upon key questions regarding the outcome of its plot. Our company will then make its most earnest effort to meet this supreme challenge, to contrive an ending in accordance with your specifications. So come on, let's all be as vulgar and uncivilized as is legally possible. Kick off your boots, loosen your corsets, and enjoy yourselves. Oh, and by the way, ladies, spit spot. for those gentlemen among you who've arrived alone and require companionship up through the final curtain,
Or beyond.
you need only speak to our stage manager, Mr. James Throttle, whose pleasure it is to see that.
You need never be lonely again. Oh, won't fix you up later, sir.
Oh, look, Jim, he wants fixing up now. His tongue is hanging out of his head. Oh, no, he's just wearing a pink tie. Well, please do remember, gentlemen, that these sparkling and vivacious ingenues are not salaried employees, so we do ask that you contribute generously towards the cost of their, yes, theatrical studies, and to make sure all goods are returned tomorrow morning.
None the worse for wear.
Yes, thank you. So, by all means, let us continue with this evening's bill of fare. For the first time ever, the completed musical rendition of The Mystery of Edwin Drood. Cloisterham, the ancient, mouldering cathedral city of Cloisterham. Not a particularly encouraging setting for the Christmas season now upon us. A wintry shudder goes through the giant elm as they shed a gush of tears. And here we are in the home of Mr. John Jasper, choir master of Cloisterham Cathedral. Choir master, composer, organist, and vocal instructor, John Jasper, is gifted with a voice the angels themselves might envy. And who more suited to essay the role of John Jasper than that yes, you're very well trained, all right. Who better to essay the role than that gifted vocalist himself, your very own Mr. Clive Paget. John Jasper. All right, yes, not afraid to use this now. Eagerly awaits the arrival of his beloved nephew and title character of our evening's diversion, young Edwin Drood.
Hello, Uncle!
Why, there's the lad now.
My dear Uncle!
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes do not deceive you. Devotees of male impersonation are more used to seeing Miss Nubbin in a top hat and tails when she does her inimitable rendition of Aunt I-Half-a-Toff. But tonight, she hides her distinctive form beneath the garb of young Edwin Drood. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm round of applause for tonight's guest artiste and London's leading male impersonator, Miss Alice Nothing.
You forget, Ned, that uncle and nephew are words prohibited here by express agreement.
Of course you're right, John. After all, we do only have a half a dozen years or so between our ages.
A toast to what, Ned?
He asks to what? To Rosa.
Rosa.
To the fair Miss Rosa Budd. Surely you've not forgotten that Rose and I are soon to be wed.
It has not quite slipped my mind.
Oh, yes, a tedious ceremony in your creaking cathedral, John. Then off with my wonderfully pretty child bride to dusty Egypt, where I intend to shake things up a bit.
It is certain, then. Egypt seems a desperate great distance.
Indeed it is, John. This portrait of Rosa is not one of my better efforts, Jack, yet you choose to hang it here. In heaven's name, why?
Because it reminds me of you, Ned, and of the happiness I wish you and Rosa.
Oh, I'm sure we'll be quite happy. Though our courtship suffers from an unavoidable flatness, owing to the fact that my dead and gone father and her dead and gone father had as good as married us at birth. Why the devil couldn't they have left us alone?